And we don't seem to be hearing the term the Great Resignation as much recently, but the job quitting trend is still going strong.
Yes, in fact, reports show that the number of employees considering giving notice is still hovering around 40%.
If you're in that disgruntled group, we have inside tips on how to revamp your resume to get a job. That's our featured story at the top of the list.
If you're looking to land your dream job, looking to change careers, or just trying to find a gig, one of the most important things, the resume.
You're in essence trying to get people to get a snapshot of what's wonderful about you, with the person only glancing down and maybe only spending 20 seconds looking at your resume.
Zanzibar Vermiglio is an executive business coach, corporate trainer, and the managing partner at Zanzibar Enterprises. He's helping whip our resumes into shape by asking a few key questions. First, is it understandable in 20 seconds?
When I vet resumes, it takes me 20, 40 seconds on the long end. Am I going to call this person or not?
So don't write an epic novel for something that can be said with a few words.
Try not to get across the entire gambit of everything you've ever done in your life.
And that means no 6-page resumes.
Unless you're an executive or even at least director level, have your resume be 1 page. You don't need a 3-page resume to get across the idea that you've had 3 different jobs and here's what they were.
The next question, are you including the right or wrong information?
Address. Please put your address on your resume. One of the first things I do, and why it only takes me an average of 20 seconds to scan a resume, is if their address is too far from the workplace, then I move on.
He says showing you don't live too far away is a plus for hiring managers.
Candidates will always say, oh no, I like my 45-minute drive to work. It gives me an opportunity to listen to all my books on tape. And then 6 months later, they've got a job closer to home. Not always, but enough times that I don't even bother with it anymore.
And when it comes to what to cut,
if you've worked at a place for 3 months, don't you dare put that on your resume.
Short stints at jobs make hiring managers assume you won't be staying long.
So yeah, that's nice that you're a dolphin trainer for 3 months. All that means to me is that you're still finding yourself and you don't know what you want to do with your life.
The third question, are you showing your value?
What you're really wanting to exemplify is that you've moved up and been accountable for bigger and bigger things and been given more to do.
Even if your title hasn't changed or you've only had 1 or 2 jobs, you want to show that you're capable. And finally, are you selling yourself well? Maybe you've been raising kids, taking care of parents, or just trying new things.
A lot of times people don't want to give them their shot because they don't have recent work history, and these are some of the best people that you can possibly hire.
He says to acknowledge what you were doing, taking care of an elderly parent or exploring entrepreneurship, and explain why you're back in the job market.
And now I'm getting back after it, even though that I don't have to, because I'm hungry to make my difference in the world. Say something that you are a golden egg coming back to the workforce and deserve a shot.
Because if you can show your worth, you can land the job.
There really is a golden light inside of every human being, and there is a place for every human being in the workforce.
Revamping your resume is at the top of the list.